This is Papa Bear. I'm true to this, not new to this. I got a question on my feed about a person with a criminal record getting a truck driving job. It's possible to get a truck driving job if you had some prior dealings with the law, and it just depends on how severe it was. I know one thing you can't have any vehicular manslaughter or anything like that. Stuff like that on there. And as far as any details, you're going to have to do some research. But I know some brothers who had, or some people, not just brothers, but some people who had criminal records and were truck drivers. And good truck drivers. And that just depends on who you are and what do you want and how far you want to go in this life and where you're trying to get to. But it can happen. But you got to ask questions. I suggest you go to the big box truck companies first. It's a lot easier to get in with them and everything. But if you're going to talk to somebody or get some information on that, you need to make sure you're honest about the situation and about what you're talking about and what happened and how much longer you got before the parole is over with or the charge is discharged off your record or whatever that case may be. I suggest you do that. People can pick up on bull real quick, but yeah, if that's what you want to do, yeah, I don't see nothing stopping you. You just got to find out what the truck company will and will not take. And you got to be sincere, and you got to be over whatever that mess was, or whatever's going. We all get in situations, sometimes our fault and sometimes it's not. You just have to see where you at in your head and in your heart, where you at and where you're trying to go. That's all. And keep it moving. I want everybody to succeed. You got to want to succeed on your own, though. You got to want it more than I do and stuff. But check down at the DMV and get some answers there and stuff. And like I said, do your research. Nothing wrong with that. You want to be a truck driver? I can't find any job out here any more rewarding than being a truck driver. I've been a truck driver for a very long time, and I enjoyed it. And I just wish there were some things that could have helped me more over the course of the years to, at least to look out for my own personal health better. But when you're trying to take care of a house full of children and make sure everybody eat and leaving the lights on and stuff, well, like most men out there, you're out here trying to make sure your babies are good. The people you care about are good. And sometimes that requires sacrifice. And you're always going to sacrifice for your kids and your loved one, and to make sure they're good, even though the toll can be high on your personal health. But today, with the new generation, they should be doing a whole lot better than my generation was doing back in the day, about 30, 35 years ago and everything, because they have a lot more information than what I had 35 years ago about health and wellness and how to take care of themselves. Although I see a lot of stuff to the contrary and everything. But, you want to be better, you got to do better. It is what it is. And sometimes it's hard to do better because a lot of this food out here tastes so damn good. And you can get addicted to the food and the taste and how it's put together. Is not hard to do. But you got to have willpower to get beyond that. Just like smoking. I smoked for like 40 years, but I quit. I just decided one day I wasn't going to smoke anymore. and I quit. And I put them down. I didn't pick them up anymore. So you might have that type of will. You might not. I don't know. But you got to look into yourself and see whether you got it. As far as smoking, food, sex, or whatever it is. Only you can prevent it. Only you can stop it. You can't use the excuse, I can't help myself, because you can. Because it's all up here. And it's all in here. Everything was fueled with passion. That's usually the hook. The passion part. The love for it. If you can take care of that part, you'll be well on your way to recovery from whatever it is. But everybody's different. I'm not blaming nobody for anything or throwing stones at anyone, because everybody's got skeletons. You know, I can hear a few of mine rattling here and now and then. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Change is good. If you want better, you do better. But yeah, if you do have a criminal record, look into it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to change your life, to be in a better place for yourself and for your kids and for your loved ones. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a great thing. I always thought it was. Thought it was a great thing for anybody who wants to change their mind and be better. And you got to remember, if you got children, you know they're looking at you. They're learning from your example. You're the template of their lives. You're what they're going to emulate in most cases, whether it's good or bad. I don't know what it is. I just tried to do the best I could and set a good example for my kids and everything. And I know I didn't pass the test every time, but I did the best of what I knew. If you don't have a template of your own, you're just winging it. You're doing the best you can. Hopefully there's people out there that see you, can pull your shirt tail to the side and say, let me talk to you for a minute. And if you're willing to, with an open mind, to listen, you might learn something. And just because the older dude is trying to tell you something don't mean they're trying to be your daddy. They're just trying to help you. That's all. Just trying to help you. So don't get offended and get all, oh, you ain't my... There ain't no need for all that, because that's not what it's all about. Nobody trying to be your daddy. You already got a daddy. Sometimes folks need a little help, a little push, a little pull. It's all good. This is Papa Bear. I just thought I'd throw that out there. It was on kind of on my mind, and somebody brought it up. I thought I'd put it out there and let you know that hope ain't hopeless. Only one can stop you is you. To my boys out there, I love you. Hope y'all doing well today. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing. To my wife and to my mom, I love them. Y'all have a beautiful day out there. This is Papa Bear. I'm true to this, not new to this. Peace.